Hello, hello.
I'm nervous
Why?
because before we started, you said, "Hey, I have something cool to tell you," and then something sad.
Well, it's sad for me, but you'll be sad for me, but you'll also be like, meh, it's about time. So, I've said on here a million times that my son Joseph, who is 8, will sleep with me.
Yeah,
And I don't care what anybody says because one day he's not going to want to.
yeah. He's at that stage where he doesn't want to now.
He told me on the way to school today that he wants his own. He's like, I just think I'm neglecting my bed. And I go, you don't want to sleep with me anymore? And he was like, well, and I'm like, that I totally understand. It's cool. Let's do this.
I was going to bed last night and I popped in.
I know there's a ton of people watching going, he's too old anyway, but whatever. But go ahead.
I was going to bed last night and I popped in on my youngest. I'm like, hey, buddy, do you want to sleep in my room tonight? No, I'm good. Okay. So I literally 12 hours ago, kind of the same conversation.
Man, I was so sad. Good morning, Peggy.
Hi, Peggy.
I was trying not to show him because I don't want him to feel like he has to,
Yeah.
So I told him, I was like, you know what, this afternoon I'm going to get all of your sheets and bed stuff. And I go, do you still want all your stuffies on there? Do you still want all your stuffed animals? And he's like, well, yeah. And I'm like, okay, that makes me feel a little bit better.
It's like, oh, thank God.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But then good news, I finished it.
You finished it. Okay. Let's see it. Hold it up. With your barn handles. That's awesome.
I made this board out of live edge board. I cut it. I sanded it. I used food grade cutting board oil. And then I finally got the handles and I put the handles on and it's all finished.
Wow. You did a really good job.
Thank you. Most people fill these holes, and I guess I can do that with the next one, but I like them open. I like them open for the way they look, but I think for a cutting board that I need to fill them.
Yeah. Was it is the openness on both sides or just one side?
Well, on both sides, but this you wouldn't cut or anything on this side. This I'm going to use more as like a charcuterie board.
I was going to say that's more of a serving board, right? With the handles, like you're not going to be chopping up scallions and stuff on that and trying to wash off oils and stuff.
No, yeah, this will be more of like a charcuterie board.
God, but you know what? I wonder, I don't know anything about that wood, but how does that wood hold up to water? Like with those holes that you have, are those holes also treated or are those, like if water gets in there?
I treated them with the oil.
Okay.
Because you don't want to put polyurethane on with, if you're putting food on it. But I didn't think about that. I probably, because usually if I have holes that I want filled, I use the sawdust from the board and I put it in there with the polyurethane.
So you got like a natural fill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did get this wood from a guy in Murphy's. Charlie.
That's really good.
Hey.
That's really good.
Yeah, so now I need to use it. Now I need to clean my house and invite people over.
You could. Oh, my God. You need to get an easy up pop-up tent and a fold-out table and a chair.
Thank you.
You need to make a whole bunch of those, and you need to post up on the side of the road, and when people come into Murphy's, you're the crazy cutting board lady.
Crazy. That's what I need, another job.
And everybody knows, I'm telling you, but this is different. This isn't a job. This is a personality or a persona. Every town has like those certain set of people that when people from out of town go, they always say, like, somebody will be like, hey, when you go in, make sure the crazy cutting board lady is there.
Yeah.
Right? Like when I lived in Newcastle.
Like how I tell people to stop at that jerky hut. You got to stop at the crazy cutting board lady place. My wine bar and my I have a whole bunch of stuff made from him.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like you could have a whole crazy cutting board lady line.
Yeah, I know. I should do a whole charcuterie line.
When I grew up in Newcastle, we had 2 people that I can say right now at the top of your hands. Like anytime anybody came from out of town, they always looked those people up. One was Fred Warner and Warner's Fruit Stand, which was a block away from the street we lived on. And that fruit stand had been there since the mid 1880s, and it always looked like it was going to fall down. And he was mad that people kept taking his generic sodas out of the refrigerator down there. So, and I love the guy because he's old. He doesn't know. You know, he's dead now.
Well,
But he
thank
put
you,
his,
Emily.
he put a sign up that said I have infrared cameras to catch all of you people stealing my sodas. And all of his kids were like, "Yo, okay, you've got infrared cameras." Oh man, hey Zeke. Yeah, look at that. I'm telling you, you have a marketable skill with those cutting boards and
I have
charcuterie boards.
fun with it too. I have so much fun. Like I enjoy it. See, but I want to cut on it and see how soft this. I might have to get a different kind of wood.
But isn't that what's fun about that? Like we were
It
talking
looks
about the
so
other day.
good. Look
It
at
does.
that.
It looks really good, and you're proud of it, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cute one.
That's the cool thing with these side hustles. I'm telling you, I don't want to spend time on talking about it because I want to focus on your cutting board. But those stupid gnomes I did, I was really
They're
proud of
not
those. People
stupid.
liked
Those
them.
gnomes were so cute. I wish you had one to show right now.
Same thing with your cutting board. That cutting board is awesome. You need like that's your you made that. That comes from your hands.
Thank you. And I love it. I have so much fun doing it.
Right? Time flies when you're doing it, huh?
Yeah.
19 in Newcastle. Oh, Newcastle.
Yeah, I have all my sand because I like to do it out on the balcony while I'm grilling out there too.
Yeah.
Which the neighbors love.
But it's like and that's what I
like
like
my
about
happy place with the freaking I could smell the smoke coming off of the trigger, and then I have my tool thing out there with all of my wood, and oh my goodness, and my balcony bar holds all my drinks and my snackies.
See, and that's what I love about these side hustles. It's like your own. You do it on your own time. You do it where you want to do it, when you want to do it, how you want to do it.
I know.
You know, like isn't that awesome? I love
your nomies. I need to figure out what I need something cool on my balcony from you. Those nomies were cool though.
But you don't have anywhere to put them.
I don't have anywhere to put them, but you definitely need to make more of those because those are cool. As soon as I saw them, but I love nomies. I love gnomes. I know they're gnomes, not nomies, but they're cute. Oh my God. You've seen Romeo and Juliet, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
I can't tell if you're kidding or not. It's I'll watch that movie all by myself. It's so cute. Anyway.
No, not me.
Hey, 25K on the air. We also have series cruising tickets. Chickarelli Jewelers. We have diamond pearl earrings just for qualifying for a $2,000 diamond necklace.
If you win that diamond necklace, are you going to give it to, like, if you were playing, if you won it, would it be for you or would it be for somebody else?
Oh, I would probably keep it.
You didn't ask me what I would do. Ask me if I would give it to my mom.
Oh, I'm sure I know what that looks like, Kristen.
Ask me if I'm going to give it to my mom or a friend.
Would you give it to your mom or a friend?
Gnome. Thank you. I wanted to say gnome 3 times. And in case you're wondering, when you say gnome 3 times, the gnome doesn't pop up like Beetlejuice. That's what I was testing. It doesn't work.
Have you ever seen the Gnome Mobile? That was also one of my favorites growing up.
No, and I really haven't seen Romeo and Juliet. Is that really a cute movie?
Super cute. But
Hey,
it has like old songs in it, and you might not like it because it's a little bit musically, but it's super cute. I think so.
Yeah,
I think it's funny because in the movie when they run, you hear it go tink 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 because you know how their legs are all glass. And I think that's funny.
That is funny. That's cute.
Super creative.
It's like, I love little Easter eggs like that, like in Toy
Story. What's his name? Go ahead, keep talking.
In Toy Story, when Mr. Potato Head gets scared and then the back pouch opens up and all of his little accessories fall out.
Yes, like that's like underrated.
Yeah, I love that. It's one of my favorites.
Romeo and Juliet cast. You'll know exactly who I'm talking about. James McAvoy plays Romeo, and then Michael Caine is one of them. Emily Blunt. It's a cute movie. You should watch it.
Okay, I totally will.
Jason Statham.
Jason Statham is in that?
Is one of the gnomes. Ozzy Osbourne is one of the gnomes. Hulk Hogan is one of the gnomes.
This was made when the Osbournes was really big on MTV, huh?
I don't think so. Maybe 2011.
Oh, no. The Osbournes were done by then, yeah.
It's cute. It's
I'll
a
check
cute
it out.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah. So
Hey.
I'm gonna make a
When you
list
first
today to get stuff done.
when you first moved to Murphy's, or every time you go to Sonora, would you consider yourself somebody who's just sort of gnoming around?
Ian Riley has a funeral to go to later today. It's not his own yet.
No. It's somebody I've known for a long time. So
How are you doing with that? You want to talk about it or no? Nope.
oh yeah, no, I'm good with funerals. I'm pretty rock steady for the most part. This is my kid's first funeral memorial. It's for their great grandfather who was essentially their grandfather. So you know, yeah. I probably wouldn't take them to a funeral if it was anybody else. You know.
How are you feeling about going to the ex's family event and it'd be like this somber?
Oh, I mean, there's two ways to look at it, right? Way number one is it could be uncomfortable, but way number two is like we're not really smiling around each other anyway. So I mean, like, you know, it's gonna be.
When Joe's dad passed away, he asked me to bring the kids, but then asked me to like drive around during the funeral. I'm like, your family hates me that much that I can't go to your dad's funeral.
Did you end up going?
No,
Okay.
kids didn't either, and we just I don't know. He didn't think the kids needed to go. They you know, so that was up to him. So
you know what? Honestly, this was Ron was a really good person, and right at the end there, right before he passed away, I was giving him a lot of rides to doctors and stuff like that. So we bonded especially more probably in his last couple of months than we did, you know, the first few years that I knew him. So I think it'll be fine. I think, you know, I think I'll probably sit in my corner and she'll sit in her corner, and we'll do the funeral thing. There's going to be an honor guard, which is kind of cool. I've never been to a funeral that has that. So I think they're doing the gun shooting thing. So like part of me is like compelled, like I want to bring like a clay disc, just like pull. But that would be at any funeral.
Why'd you guys divorce? So weird. I mean, right? You're appropriate all the time.
And why are you divorcing Ian? Well, because at funerals he throws out clay discs and yells, "Pull!"
I would not be able to be the judge in that case because I would be rolling.
Right. Because if it's a good judge, he'd be like, "Well, did they hit the clay?
Well, how many points?" We're terrible humans. All right, you guys. Well, call me if you need anything.
Absolutely. No, it'll be fun. It's the kids' first memorial service. I think afterwards, we're gonna try and either go get some ice cream or try and do like a mini golf. Yeah. So
yeah, you should, because we talked about it in the earlier stream that I think you should do something cool afterwards to kind of get their minds off of things.
Yeah, because there's no way I'm gonna let them come home feeling sad.
All right, bye. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.